Hi guys, welcome to another video. So today's video is about a new gadget I've added to my armory, and the idea is that it will replace the drone and the GoPro and what I'm shooting on at the moment, which is the DJI Pocket 3. Yes, I'm a bit of a DJI fan. So the idea is, how can I not replace, but have another camera, have another solution that gives me the benefits of all of these products in one. So here's the reveal. Ready? Some of you may have guessed already, but it is the DJI Osmo 360. So a couple of specs, just so you know. So this is a 360 camera. I have owned 360 cameras before. This is the new one from DJI, the Osmo 360. At the moment, you can pick this up on from Currys for $500 versus $539 from the actual DJI store. So there's a little tip there. Yes, it's not cheap, but when you use these tools professionally, obviously you have to consider, these tools last a long time, and essentially they make you money over the long run. So the Osmo 360, so just a couple of specs here. So it's a 360 camera. You may have seen pretty cool videos online of people using this, but essentially it's got a 1-inch sensor, which is quite nice, high dynamic range, and quite similar to the DJI Pocket 3. So great for this type of video that I'm doing now, but also can be used semi-professionally. So let's open up and see what's in the box. Let's start with this. So I'm quite excited. It is a Sunday afternoon, and I've been waiting the whole weekend for this. So let's see. So the packaging is quite compact. This is the Adventure Combo Kit. So that comes with a battery case, comes with an invisible selfie stick, and 3 batteries, which is obviously very handy, because they're quite small devices, so they don't tend to sort of last that long. Certainly with the DJI drones, you need 2 or 3 batteries at least. So let's get this open. Quite cool packaging so far. I quite like the fact that it's quite compact and got a nice little green tab here, which you pull, and that then opens up, I believe. So let's have a look. Let's see what's inside. I don't usually do unboxings, but let's see how this one goes. Right, okay, that's the way. It comes out this way. Right, so I've got a couple of boxes, and the first one is the highlight, which is the 360 camera. So as I mentioned, it's quite compact, and I have used one recently, and I've got a bit of an idea what to do with it. I also shoot Google virtual tours. So what I'm also thinking about is how do I use this for virtual tours of businesses. So that's also another use case, as well as just having a bit of fun with it. So that's the camera there. You can see the spherical lens, and it gives you sort of imagine like a football at the end of this, but it gives you a full 360 view. And it's got some storage built in, which is quite nice. So I don't immediately need to put a card into it, an SD card. But yeah, nice and compact, lightweight, and I'll open up the rest of it in a moment, which will come with its own connector, selfie stick, and a load of accessories. So that's the unit itself, which looks great. Everything's nicely packaged, as you would expect with DJI. I'm a bit of a fan, as you can imagine. So here, what's it saying? This is the selfie stick. So it's saying rinse with clean water to remove sand after underwater usage. Right, okay. I thought it was asking me to rinse it now. No. After underwater. And yeah, I don't know how long that is, but for now, that will be sufficient. So that's the selfie stick, which looks good, and it's got a nice little rubberized handle there as well, which is quite cool. But it can connect directly into there, but there was a specific connector which we'll use for that purpose. So let's keep going. Next we have, this looks like the battery case and batteries. So I think that's already going to have a battery in there. So there's 3 spares. There's 3 in here, so that means I've still got to put a battery into that one. But that's the battery itself. Reminds me of the GoPro. The GoPro batteries are quite similar. Let's have a quick look at the comparison. Yeah, this I'm going to be selling. The GoPro's gone. No longer will I be investing in GoPro, but you can see slight difference there in size. But yeah, I've had GoPro for a long time. I've had this particular GoPro Hero 10 for a long time, and yeah, I've just sort of, I don't use it anymore. So again, this replaces the GoPro because you can have just the one lens and use it as a GoPro. It's waterproof and it's quite rugged as well. Although the lenses here you have to be very, very careful with the lens, and that is one of the downsides with this, is that it's maybe not as rugged. So I've just popped the battery into there. It's not as rugged as you might expect, for example, with the GoPro. So that's the battery in there, and that's the case, which is quite slim as well, which is great. So you can just pop that on charge, and you've got 2-3 batteries ready to go when you want. Almost there, and then just the last few bits we have. So I will be creating lots of videos, guys. So I'll be sharing those videos with you. Maybe some comparisons, etc., etc. All right, this is very, very key. This is the protector for the Osmo 360. So it just keeps the lens protected there, which is great. And then we have, as always, a case to put everything in. And they do some quality stuff, these guys do. And look at that. So in here, I can slot the camera inside here, and they always give, let's see what's happening here. They always do give some cables and little accessories to go. So here we go. So that's the USB-C cable, which is great. And then we have the connector. Now this is very different to the GoPro. So the GoPro, as always, has the famous GoPro connector, or the mount you want to call it. So now that's going to be replaced, I think, in the future as people move away from GoPro and over to DJI. Here we go. So just tighten that up, and that's the new grip now. And that simply is magnetic, which is great. And just like that, we are connected. So I'll be getting a lot of footage from this, which I'll be sharing on the channel. And yeah, look forward to sort of seeing how this can be used, in a fun environment, just going out traveling, to then also the professional environment. Because as some of you may know, there are lots of restrictions around flying drones, and essentially what you can do with the 360 camera is get drone-like shots. So that's one use case. Then we have the GoPro, which is more rugged, which you can attach to bikes and all sorts, and even when we're doing weddings and events, just kind of tuck it away, and it just chugs along and gives you nice clean footage. Now with the 360, what we can do is we can plug this in and drop it in, and we can reframe what we're shooting. So I'm on the DJI Pocket 3 now, which has got a gimbal, beautiful 1-inch sensor, which is the same one as this one, but that's on a tripod, and I have to frame it specifically. So I want to use this over the next couple of weeks. So look forward to sharing lots of content with you. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next.